Hello friends, welcome to my channel Physics with Rakshi. In the present video, we will see stellar evolution or life cycle of stars. There are several stages of stellar evolution that I will explain in this video. Let us start. First stage of stellar evolution or life cycle of star is nebula. What is nebula? Nebula is stellar denser region in which molecular gas and dust are there, which will start to shrink and warm up to initiate gravitational collapse to have main sequence start. So, my question is, where did this object come from? Nebula comes from nearby supernova explosion, which sends ruptured matter into space with higher speed, so that we can have molecular gas and dust that forms dust cloud. Thereafter, when gravitational collapse goes further, this dust cloud will be converted into this object which we call globule. Globule is thick and colder phase of stellar evolution in which molecular gas and dust are there. It is too thick to be transparent, but here it is not so much denser that fusion can start. So again, such kind of globule is unable to convert stellar evolution into main sequence star, and that is why it will be converted into protostar object where such gas and dust come together and forms more dense region, so that there may be some possibility to start fusion reaction, but still this phase cannot start fusion reaction because of less density, and that is why protostar will be converted into brown dwarf star. Protostar is the intermediate phase which is neither planet nor star, and that is why it is known as protostar. This protostar is, as I told, converted into brown dwarf star, which doesn't have enough matter or molecule gas or dust which can start nuclear fusion reaction. As we all know that in star, nuclear fusion reaction is continuously happening, and by this way stars can survive. But brown dwarf star hasn't have enough mass to start nuclear fusion. So that is why it cannot create complete star that we are seeing right now in the sky or space. Thereafter, gravitational collapse goes further. It will be converted into main sequence star where whatever hydrogen atoms are there will be converted into helium. So this is the phase, or this is the successful stage where nuclear fusion starts, and all stars, 9 out of 10 stars that we are seeing in this space are main sequence star, including our sun. So question is how such kind of star stays in the stable stage. So whatever radiation pressure which is in the outward direction is balanced by inward gravitational pull, and by this mechanism this main sequence star can last longer for several billion years. After several billion years, it will be converted into another phase which is known as red giant star. For instance, any star which is more massive than sun or more massive like 10 solar masses, it will not last longer as it has more core temperature. For instance, any lamp of light which gives us more intense light cannot last longer. Similar to that, whatever stars which has more solar masses will last for few million years, while Sun can last in the main sequence star phase for more than 10 billion years, as it has that balance mechanism. There is a balance between outward radiation pressure and inward gravitational pull. So after such kind of main sequence star runs out of fuel, including sun, it will be converted into red giant star. And to survive for more few thousands of years, it will spread its area through huge territory, like our sun will spread its area up to Earth. So it will eat up to Earth planets so that it can survive for more few years. Whatever radiation that red giant star is emitting falls in the red region of electromagnetic spectrum, and that is why it is known as red giant star. Based on some concept like Chandrasekhar limit, this red giant star will be converted into white dwarf star. Stars having mass from 1.4 solar mass to 8 solar mass will be converted into white dwarf intermediate stage. So these are the dying stages of stellar evolution, like red giant, white dwarf, black dwarf, supernova, neutron star, black hole, etc. In the white dwarf star, what is remained behind is the core, which is very dense. The density of core of this stage is approximately equal to, if you compare the density of white dwarf star, it will weigh approximately equal to 5.5 ton. It means approximately an elephant on Earth. So this is how much denser white dwarf star is. Here, electron degeneracy pressure is responsible for creation of white dwarf star. That I will explain in any other video of my YouTube channel. Thereafter, based on density, and after this white dwarf star radiates all its radiation, it will be cooled off and it will be converted into black dwarf star that radiates at temperature which is similar to cosmic microwave background radiation. And that is why we cannot observe such kind of stage of stellar evolution. Based on solar masses, for instance, any star which has mass from 8 to 10 solar mass will be converted into neutron star, and stars which has mass more than 10 solar mass will be converted into black hole. But when after black dwarf stage of stellar evolution, only one thing is left behind is core with outer layers. So after supernova explosion, all outer layers will be exploded in terms of gas, dust, and molecular gas, which are responsible or which will be responsible for next stellar evolution cycle. So it will create another thousands of stars in space. So this is the one of the beautiful phase of stellar evolution. After supernova explosion, what is left behind is the denser core. For instance, any star which are having mass, solar mass approximately equal to 8 to 10 will be converted into neutron star. And neutron stars 1 cubic meter will weigh approximately equal to 400 billion tons. So this is how much denser neutron star is. And neutron degeneracy pressure is responsible for creation of neutron star. It is mysterious as well as very difficult to observe kind of object. And we will see, I will cover this kind of object and every phase of stellar evolution separately in my YouTube channel. Suppose any star which has mass more than 10 solar mass or approximately 10 solar mass will be converted into black hole. We know that black hole's volume is approximately equal to 0 or tends to 0, and that is why its density is infinite. Even light cannot escape from the event horizon of black hole, and that is why it is known as black hole. Warping around the black hole is too intense that it can warp whole space-time around singularity point or event horizon, and time literally stops at singularity. So this is some interesting features of black hole. I will separately cover black hole in my YouTube channel. Black hole requires several number of videos to cover all concept regarding black hole. So this is the final phase. Again, whatever molecular dust gas are there outside the event horizon will be responsible for next cycle of stellar evolution that will again start from nebula. So these are the stages or phases of stellar evolution, right from nebula, dust cloud, globule, protostar, brown dwarf, main sequence star, red giant star, white dwarf star, black dwarf star, supernova explosion, and thereafter we will have two beautiful and mysterious and devastating violent objects, that is neutron star and black hole. A star whose spin are tremendously higher and intense is known as magna star, which is converted from neutron star. So it spins around its own axis with more than, you cannot imagine its spin, as it creates several billion Tesla magnetic field around its territory, and that is why it is known as magna star. It is another mysterious object of astrophysics. So in this present video, I have covered life cycle of star or stellar evolution, which is responsible for gravitational collapse at stellar level. Thanks for listening and watching. If you like my video, please share and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you have any question regarding any stage of life cycle of star, you can ask in the comment section. And don't worry, I will cover each and every phase separately in my YouTube channel.